So yeah, welcome back. We are continuing Twin Mirror, and I did some settings. I hope the audio is a bit better as we are using AV1. And let's try to get some chapters done if it's possible. Let's see. Let's see if we are live again or not. Or we need to simply get blocked by YouTube because we are live too much times. Let me just verify. Is everything working fine or not? I hope so, but I cannot see my stream. Okay, because I think there has been an issue because it's private. No problem. Yeah. So yeah, I think we are live. We should be live. Yep. And welcome back. We are continuing Twin Mirror, and I did some settings. I hope the audio is a bit better. And this time we are using AV1 encoder. Let's see again or not. Or we need to simply get blocked by YouTube because we are live. Some settings. I hope the audio is a bit better. And this time we are using AV1 encoder. Okay. Some settings. The audio is fine. I hope the audio is a bit better. And this time we are using AV1 encoder. Okay. Some settings. The audio is fine. I hope the audio is a bit better. So let's get started. AV1 encoder. Okay. The audio is. We are gonna do full screen again. So let's get started. We are gonna do full screen again. Let's go. कोशिश यही रहेगी कि लिस्ट वो रहे थोड़ा सा प्रोग्रेस आज अगर ख़त्म भी नहीं हो पाए तो वैसे छोटा गेम ही है प्लान था आज ही ख़त्म करना बट समथिंग केम अप एनीवेज
That's where Nick and I sat every time he dragged me out for drinks after work. Declan lacks subtlety, but he loves this town like no one else.
ये सेक्शन फिर से करना होगा
It's been ages.
कैन आई कीप इट
Oh, me? I've had this stomach thing lately, always churning. And this thing with Nick, his car went up like a Sunday ham. He burned alive, you know. Have you met Hugh? He took over the old pharmacy just after you left.
No.
The infamous Sam. I've read that article you wrote on the mine. You must have put in a lot of legwork on that.
Oh, you read it. What do you think?
Of the writing? Fine. Fine. Of the reporting? Something that needed to be done. Many medicines are a bitter brew, but you still need to take them.
That's nice of you to say.
Oh, don't hesitate to drop by the pharmacy sometime.
Oh, and Sam, you.
But for now, I have a feeling you're not here for us.
Oh, right. Don't be a stranger, Sam.
There was no love lost between Kathy and Nick since their divorce. But anyone can see she's taking his death hard.
ओके, करते हैं.
Kathy,
Sam, you actually came.
yeah, well, here I am. I'm just as surprised as you. How have you been?
Life in Basswood has been hard these last years. You'd know if you'd stayed. Joan was really hurt when you left town. Nick and I were never close after the breakup, and Joan's never had a lot of friends.
Yeah.
Maybe don't break her heart this time when you leave town. All right?
Hard to make promises. I don't do well with those in Joan.
I've noticed.
But I'll try.
Sam, I'm gonna hold you to that.
देखते हैं माइंड प्लेस में क्या है.
You're a lot like Pac-Man, Sam.
I consume everything in my path.
You find every last bite. The mine closing wasn't your fault. Your investigation just hurried things up. You probably saved some lives, you know.
Hi, Dad. Hi, Muley.
You piece of...
Language.
Is that a wedding ring?
I didn't know you were thinking about marriage.
Oh, it's just... It feels like the right thing to do.
Dad, what's the point of getting married?
Well, it's just one of those things people do, Bug. Here, you can play.
Someone has to show you grown-ups. Video games are the realm of the young.
Have you talked to Anna about this?
That's kind of the point. I'll talk to her about it when I show her the ring.
If you say so. Hey, just remember I'm here, right? If you need anything. Anything but my arcade secrets. Those I'll take to the grave.
लास्ट पार्ट वेलकम शैडो नहीं, इसका बस 1 घंटा ही हुआ है.
Sorry we lost touch. Sorry I lost touch. Rest up, big guy. This photo always looked weird. Nick could never keep a straight face.
मतलब इसका 1 घंटा खेला मैंने, बाकी का और भी 5 घंटा बाकी है. मतलब अराउंड 4 आवर्स कह सकते हैं. तो आई विल ट्राई टू स्पीड रन इट. आज शायद नहीं हो पाएगा, देखते हैं इफ इट्स पॉसिबल.
I wonder who took that picture. He was more her best friend than a dad. Look at us. Those two were a great team.
ये जो निक बंदा है उसका एक्सीडेंट हो गया है, तो उसका फ्रेंड आया है 2 साल बाद बात करने, मतलब देखने क्या हालचाल है अपने सिटी में.
We drove straight to the sea after work on a Friday. Hell of a weekend.
और क्या है.
Bug was so small back then.
Samuel, guess I lost the bet.
Bet?
Yeah, that bet you'd never come back to Basswood? Not after you went careening out of town like a bat out of hell the instant that article broke bad.
Who was the bet that is for कौन किया.
Okay, I'll bite. Tell me, Dennis, who did you have a standing bet with?
Myself. So I guess I also won.
What are you even doing here, Dennis? You and Nick become friends or something?
Nope. He thought I was a drunk. Which I am. And I thought he was a hack, which he was.
This coming from the IT guy. Didn't know resetting passwords could give you a journalism degree.
It can. But it does give me less patience for people who sling mud my way.
बंदूक लेके बैठा है.
Relax. I'm just playing. At least tell me how you been.
ऐसे गेम्स मुझे क्यों नहीं मिलते भाई? बहुत सारे गेम्स है भाई. देयर इज अ टोटल लिस्ट. इफ यू वांट टू सी आई कैन रिकमेंड a few. It's been rough, honestly. Don't pretend you care. It's been rough. Let's go with that.
If you must know, I still haven't bounced back from when Anna and I broke up.
I think you mentioned she broke up with you. Yeah, but I hear you. Yeah, that's how I ended up in this shit town. Chasing a woman. Yeah, then she left and I got stuck here with 2 kids. Anyway, cheers to Nick. A man that, unlike us, people actually liked. Speaking of which...
अच्छा एना है ये. बाय द वे हमारा लास्ट गेम का प्रोटैगोनिस्ट भी वही था. मतलब वो जो हीरोइन तो नहीं, मतलब जो मेन कैरेक्टर एना, उसके पहले वाले गेम का सिमुलेटर का.
Time draws near, my dearest dear, when you and I must part. How little you know of the grief and woe in my poor aching heart. 'Tis but I suffer for your sake. Believe me, dear, that's true. I wish that you were staying here.
सैड भाई. या प्लीज, जैसे कि यू कैन, इफ यू आर इनटू चॉइसेस बेस्ड, देन यू कैन ट्राई. जैसे कि ट्विन मिरर तो हो ही गया, ये वाला गेम यू कैन ट्राई इट ऑफ कोर्स. एंड देयर आर मोर FMV गेम्स जिसमें भी यू कैन ट्राई. प्रेस्ड ऑन अंकल मार्कस एक गेम आता है. जितने भी FMV गेम्स है, लाइक फिक्स्ड मोशन वीडियो वाले, वो वीडियोस में जिसमें भी गेम्स है FMV सर्च करोगे तो आ जाएगा. तो वो वाले सारे यू कैन लाइक ट्राई फॉर चॉइसेस बेस्ड. और उसके बाद यू कैन प्ले. जैसे कि टेलटेल गेम्स हो गए. टेलटेल गेम्स आर वेरी गुड फॉर चॉइसेस. जैसे डिस्पैच भी अच्छा गेम है इन टर्म्स ऑफ, बहुत सारे चॉइसेस मिलते हैं, एंडिंग चेंज हो जाता है, मल्टीपल एंडिंग होते हैं. तो टेलटेल गेम्स यू कैन चेक आउट. अच्छे गेम्स है वो भी.
Can't believe this whole thing's still working.
टेलटेल के जितने भी गेम्स है सारे लाइक देयर बेस्ट यू कैन से. बहुत सही है. बैटमैन सीरीज से लेके टेलटेल के वॉकिंग डेड का तो सुना है ना नाम. वॉकिंग डेड सीरीज. ये पहले चलाना था मेरे को, मतलब चलाया तो था मैंने पहले ही, बट ठीक है, कोई बात नहीं.
And we got little something for you that's gonna make you smile all day. Daddy, 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 daddy. But when the lights are out, it's time for me to show you my love. And I've got a feeling you've been pleased. So, daddy, 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 sit yourself down. Now you should know how much.
एक मेमोरी यहाँ पर है.
Nick and I spent so much money on this machine.
और इस साइड में I should check out, I guess.
Some people can play this game drunk. Anna was best at 3 beers.
Yep. And ये वाला नहीं चलेगा अभी. Kathy.
There was no love lost between Kathy and Nick since their divorce. But anyone can see she's taking his death hard.
बाकी लोगों के साथ बात करेंगे. बट पहले
Bess always had a soft spot for Nick. I think she liked his work ethic.
बात करते हैं.
Has it really been 2 years since I saw her? She hasn't changed a bit.
Yep, some things never change. Let's go.
Anna?
Sam!
Let it happen. अगर बैग भाई कर लो चलो ठीक है कर लो.
I've missed you. Why'd it take so long for you to darken my doorstep?
It hurts to come back. Yep.
I won't lie. It really hurt coming back. I stopped by Lookout Point on the way here.
Sam, why'd you do that to yourself?
A desire to open old wounds. The old-timers gave me hell when I came in, too.
People around here have short tempers,
Long memories.
but most of them mean well. Sam, the mine was gonna close anyways. Maybe in a year or 2, 5, if the Lord has a sense of humor. It was gonna run dry or have an even bigger disaster. It wasn't your fault.
Tell it to everyone else.
I wish everyone else understood that.
People are scared, mad. You were easy to blame. When my father lost his legs, nobody knew the mine wasn't following regulations. You were the only one who started asking questions. Whenever people talk about you, he always says, you did the right thing.
Yeah, well, your dad's Joe. He's an oak. Unmoving and annoyingly supportive.
It wasn't just him. Nick thought your piece was great. He was actually jealous. He always wanted to write something that shook the pillars of heaven, as he used to put it. You know, Nick and I had moved in together. It started to get serious. But I think it's only now I realize how much I cared for him.
Nah. अब कुछ नहीं बोल सकते.
Yeah. That's, you two must be so hard.
Yeah.
Are you okay? You knew about us, right? He said he was going to tell you.
Yeah, I knew, but knowing and, knowing are different.
Yeah, I guess they are. But this,
This was all nice. The funerals, the wake. Walter did a good job. But it all just makes me feel heavy. It makes my heart hurt. Like Nick's memory has been laid on top of me and I'm still carrying him.
सीधा पूछ लेता हूँ क्या? पता नहीं भाई. पूछ ले, ठीक है. But let's see.
Nick's death. Do you know if he had any enemies? Working on anything dangerous? Whew. Now this is a real can of worms.
This is a wake.
I know that.
Do you? This isn't the time to be digging and pushing. You always do this. You always... I get it. I just... You're still you, huh? You'll always still be you, Sam. I hope you never change, but I can't handle this right now. I'm gonna go home. I hate that his stuff is all over my house. Then drink and cry all night. You do what you need to do. See you around.
भाई एक क्वेश्चन पूछते ही ये भाई क्या ही करे अब.
Samuel, come. Have a round with me.
I need a drink or two. Or 3. And then I'll go.
हाँ ऑलरेडी इम्प्रेशन अच्छा नहीं है मेरा यहाँ पे तो ठीक है.
Anna used to play it almost every night. She stopped after her father's accident.
एक्सीडेंट भाई इतने सारे एक्सीडेंट ज़्यादा नहीं है.
Bess always had a soft spot for Nick. I think she liked his work ethic.
बात करते हैं.
Mr. Higgs, good to see you. My condolences for your friend. Coming back in town must not have been easy. Officer Stevenson was telling me about your little welcoming committee.
It's all right. Declan saved the day.
We just don't want any troubles here. Not from you, not from anyone.
Don't worry, I won't stay in town long enough for that. Declan, Bess, have a good night.
You too, Sam. Take care of yourself.
भाई अभी वो सही जगह नहीं है.
Dennis, bitter and jaded. He's even worse than the last time we spoke.
Yeah.
You'd think a kid at a bar would stand out more.
Never mind. Can talk here. Can talk.
People leave you or they die. That's the only way anything ends. People leave you or they die. That's the only way anything ends.
Yep.
So tragic what happened to Nick. The details are horrible. They think he didn't die on impact. Instead, he roasted to death. Not enough to damage the bones, but, you know, not a pretty sight. Unless you're into that kind of thing, of course. I didn't mean to be rude, Sam.
It's all right, Tara. I don't like the sight of dead, burned people.
Oh, thank God. I wouldn't want to be rude on a day like this. Poor Sam. Now that Nick is gone, everyone in town hates you. I mean, I don't. Why would I? It's not my job you destroyed. You're not the cause of all my problems. I mean, that's what you did for pretty much all of Basswood, but not to me. So, I don't hate you.
Thanks for the confidence booster, Tara. I'll see you around.
What?
I've never known Tara to not take over a conversation.
Anything else?
Nick was the good sort. Sometimes the good sort die like the bad sort. It's not fair.
I didn't know you read Dickens, Ethan.
It does look tempting.
It does look tempting.
You just quoted him a couple of times and I thought it sounded good.
I can
Walter
talk.
can be overwhelming at times.
Then you should read Great
But he means well.
Expectations. It's a masterpiece, plain and simple.
Anyone to talk? No.
Old-timers in general already don't like me, and the article just made it worse.
I think I should steer clear. क्या चल रहा है यहाँ पे?
There was no love lost between Kathy and Nick since their divorce, but anyone can see she's taking his death hard.
कुछ मिस किया मैंने, guaranteed है.
Nick was a good man. Always spelled your name right when he was quoting you. Basswood lost one of its golden sons.
यार ठीक है भाई, बैठो यहाँ पे.
So, Nick wasn't drunk, and me? I was drunk as a skunk.
Ah, Samuel, join us. We were just sharing stories about dear Nicholas. And let me get your next round. Maybe Ethan has a suggestion for a worthy spirit?
Oh, spirits? Oh, no. Friends drink beer.
Yes, I suppose that's fitting. To dear Nicholas.
Yeah, he'd been coming in a lot lately. Sat right there. With a bad dad joke or two.
With friends, I guess? Maybe Anna.
Well, by himself with his laptop as his date.
He never drank alone.
You two were close, though, right? Tell me about the man outside the bar.
He had a terrible memory. Couldn't remember names, dates, passwords. Kept his notes squirreled around him like a hoard.
Hi, okay. That's a good dad mostly. He had things I didn't. अब यहाँ पे compliment देना होगा. Let's try. We hadn't talked in 2 years. Nah. He was a good dad, mostly not a good place to judge. But I can use that. Here things I didn't drink. Ignore करना ना, इसको लेता
It's
हूँ.
always good with Joan. Though Kathy did the heavy lifting. Took her to school, fed her, clothed her, and Nick would pick her up. Play dad for a few hours. Mostly she'd just sit in the office drawing. He'd drop her back off with her mom after dinner.
Greater men have done far less by their daughters. The friend of man, the friend of truth, the friend of age, and guide of youth. Few hearts like his with virtue warmed, few hearts with knowledge so informed. If there's another world, he lives in bliss. If there is none, he made the best of this.
Wow.
Burns. That from your eulogy?
You know Robert Burns? And no, just something I keep on hand for toasts.
Well, it's a good choice. And sorry about that, Sam. I wasn't trying to bring you down.
Hi, drink.
Put that down. Kathy, what's your underage child doing drinking? You have no control over her? Ethan can lose his
I wasn't
license.
doing anything. Don't touch me.
Joan.
Leave me alone. Ugh, you guys are all so stupid.
You do not talk to people that way. I'm sorry, everyone. She's just so.
That's quite heavy-handed. I hope the little one doesn't take it to heart.
हाँ एक कुछ भेजो.
I'll send her a text. Make sure she's gonna be okay.
Are you okay? I just had to leave. Thanks for checking. Yeah, I have committed, so रहना पड़ेगा यहाँ पे. क्या बात है? 2x speed.
What a night! I'd say that went well. Ish. You got to chat with everyone you've been avoiding. Even if Joan got inside your head with her whole dad mystery death thing. Just shut up. Coming back to Basswood was your idea.
कौन है ये?
Sam. I can't make you do anything. Deep down, you've been looking for a reason to come back. It's gonna be one of those long nights inside your head, huh?
It's kind of like Fight Club. Split personality. क्या बोला मैं भूल गया. Yep.
Hey, I didn't ask for you to be here. To come back. I couldn't let you miss this. You just showed up. You can't see it now, but the guilt would have eaten you alive. You're back out in the world. Feeling emotions, fitting in, that's progress. Fuck the world. Pointless talking and more talking, and no one says what they mean. Go away. Let me enjoy being miserable. Just try and make sure you don't do anything stupid. No promises.
मतलब basically क्या मिला? Raise a glass. कितने बज रहे हैं भाई?
No, stay out.
You have 10 minutes before we charge you for another day.
Okay, okay. What kind of monsters have a checkout at 9?
भाई 8 बजे होता है यहाँ पे चेकआउट. 9 बजे फिर भी ठीक है.
Pills plus drinking. That was not my best idea. Did I black out or what? I can't think straight.
15.
Get some water on my face. Clear it up. Late for checkout. They can wait a bit more.
हाँ ठीक है. कुछ कुछ चीजें ये पिकअप नहीं करता. For some reason, I don't know why.
God, what a headache. I feel like a small jackhammer in my left temple. Didn't even get under the covers. Glad I even made it to the bed.
Pills? Why pills? Why? Nah.
At least it won't take me long to get my things.
मुंह पे पानी मारते पहले.
I was at least hoping I'd look better than I feel. I already feel more human. Now, where did I put my shirt? I was at least hoping I'd look better than I feel.
ठीक है. Wow. कुछ हुआ है. Just blood.
That's not good. That's... Where did I get this? What did I do?
Panic attack. Panic attack. ठीक है भाई. भागो भागो भाई. अच्छा भाई, इट्स ऑटोमेटिक. ठीक है. अरे बाप रे, कौन है भाई?
Be more careful. Breathe. Focus. Find the way to calm down. Sam, focus. You have to find the right door. You need to steady yourself.
ओके. साइड 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 साइड. कौन सा राइट डोर भाई? अरे बाप रे. चल ग्रीन 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 ग्रीन. I am dead.
Sam, focus. You have to find the right door. You need to steady yourself.
कौन सा राइट डोर है भाई? ये ब्लू है, ये ग्रीन है, ये वाइट सा है कुछ. आई मीन पर्पल है. ठीक है, एंड तक जाता है. लेट्स सी इफ वी कैन. फिर से रीसेट हुआ.
Sam, focus. You have to find the right door. You need to steady yourself.
स्टडी कैसे करते हैं?
Samuel, focus. Focus on anything other than the fear.
अच्छा, इसमें कुछ कर नहीं सकते क्या?
You're doing good. Really good. You're almost there.
Okay. Cannot look back. Can look back. क्या है यहाँ पे?
Focus. Choose. Act. Deliberately.
ओके, आप क्या बोल रहे हैं भाई साहब?
Hide. It's never happened. Going on. Get far away. Just go. Far as fast as I can. If I run, then you face what happened. Answers. If I run, then you face what happened. Hide.
Face, hide,
Get far away.
face, hide, run.
Just go.
मतलब ठीक है. Fight,
Far as fast as I
flight,
can.
and freeze. Let's fight.
Yes, answers. Good or bad, I need answers. I know what you're thinking. Stop thinking that. Pills and alcohol? You're lucky enough you didn't wake up dead. I need to know what happened last night. The last place I remember is the bar, so I'll start there. The squeaky nail gets hammered down. Maybe don't play lone wolf detective. There's too many questions about last night. All the obvious answers are bad, but worth knowing. Not all answers are worth knowing. I can't just run from whatever this is. So either help me or get out of my head. It's your life, Sam. I just live here.
It's not helping. Things could be worse. Okay. Things could be worse. गेम अच्छा है. तो ये बंदा.
The more things change, the more they stay the same. Do you really think breaking and entering is a good idea? Used Ethan's hidden spare key, no breaking involved. I don't know if he'll see it that way. I could wait for the bar to open, or I could look for answers. I picked the latter.
I don't think we did the right thing भाई. इतना भी फेस नहीं करना था. Can we zoom or something? No. भाई हमेशा ऐसा क्यों होता है?
Ethan and his parents. And I'm guessing that's his sister. He always thought they'd run the bar together.
ठीक है. Soda cans. What is this?
I remember seeing this before. A long time ago.
Which update? Okay, we have update. Exotic bottle. There was a big celebration in Chorus event. अच्छा, ठीक है. And now he owned it. Okay. It was a classic American success story, not often seen. Basswood man achieves modest dream through hard work. The bar was packed that night. The whole of Basswood came to celebrate, except Celeste, Ethan's little sister. She never showed. Then waited for her all night. Okay. But it was the first bottle he bought as the new. He saved it for just two of them, but it was still there on the shelf. She saw Ethan and Celeste have a fight. Okay, they used to be two peas in a pod as children, she said, shaking her head. Isn't it strange you never got to meet Celeste? In all the years we were regular at -7. It looks like Ethan has kept the bottle after all these years, perhaps to remember the proudest day of his life. Or maybe he is waiting for the time when him and his sister will laugh and celebrate together again. Okay, ठीक बाप रे बहुत लोग हैं. IT guy. Okay. You don't often make it in the front page. Goodness. A small town bartender. Yeah. Joan is in that awkward phase when she's she'd make a terrible spy or a serial killer, but or maybe an excellent one. ये थोड़ा shady है. Yeah. पेमेंट तो मिस किया है. Maybe. Song. Yeah. ठीक है. Better not touch them if I want to keep my hand. Ethan's records.
I doubt Ethan's account somehow led to the blood on my shirt.
Yep. Sheesh. We are doing this.
Whoa. What happened here last night? First, look around, figure out what happened.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
I ended up drinking alone. So who brought that second glass?
Yeah. Oh,
Oh. Did I do this? Sorry, Nick.
just damn भाई मारपीट हुई यहाँ पे कल रात को कर दिया सब कुछ वही लगता है वही हुआ है बट किसी और का भी हाथ हो सकता है इसमें Let's try.
What knocked this clock off the pillar? These were sent scattering. Someone thrown into them?
It might have fallen off the table. Seems some people got rowdy last night.
हाँ वो वाले बंदे
Ripped. Did this happen yesterday, or was it always like that?
It seems there was a fight. That could explain the blood on my shirt. Does it mean that I was involved? I won't be able to find out without more evidence.
बैड पोजीशन बहुत ही बेकार पोजीशन पे हम लोग एक यहीं पे आएंगे हम लोग मतलब सब लोग सारा ब्लेम इसी के ऊपर आएगा घूम फिर के
What a mess. Hope this wasn't me.
अरे भाई Ew.
Hugh's business card. Wonder why it's here.
Definitely not the wake Nick would have wished for.
और कुछ red alcohol could be from spills or a broken bottle ठीक है इस साइड कुछ हुआ है ठीक है something must be there
Joel's had. Maybe we ended up having it out after all. DG. Dennis's initials. Was he involved in whatever happened? Wouldn't surprise me.
Okay.
I think I've seen enough to put together the pieces of what happened last night. Just gotta think it through.
The pot was completely shattered. Looked like it might have been kicked. Could be the same blood that was on my shirt.
किसका ब्लड है? किसका ब्लड है? अब माइंड प्ले जाता है. कहाँ पे? मैं यहीं पे था. RV. Let's go.
At least I can always count on this place to make sense.
Logical है बंदा.
Now to work out what happened while I was blacked out last night. I just need to think it through logically, throw out impossibilities. Until only the truth is left. I know I got into a fight, but it could have played out in many different ways.
I have to think it through. Find out what really happened.
Answer the question to start forming hypothesis. Okay.
I was drinking on my own when someone approached me. I can't remember who it was, but I know we got into a fight. Obviously.
Okay.
If I figure out how the fight went, I should figure out who my assailant was.
Towards the chair. Where did the conflict got? See. क्या है यहाँ पे? नहीं. Where did it end? Start, mid और finish. ठीक है, चलो ऐसे. एंट्रेंस तो ठीक है, बट टाइगर इस साइड गया, पिलर के साइड.
Something hit the pillar with enough force to make the clock fall. A person thrown into the pillar would do it. Broken glass, damaged seat. It's possible the fight made its way over here. Something hit the pillar with enough force to make the clock fall. A person thrown into the pillar would do it. Broken glass, damaged seat. It's possible the fight made its way over here.
Entrance look clear.
Something hit the pillar with enough force to make the clock fall. A person thrown into the pillar would do it.
ठीक है. Near jukebox.
The jukebox is not in the same place. Maybe it was involved in the fight somehow.
That could be it, but I still have to figure out who was sitting next to me.
अबे नहीं.
One hell of a mess.
This could definitely be the result of two people fighting. Looks like not even the memorial board was spared by the brawl.
ठीक है, ये तो काइंड ऑफ टेनिस का ब्रेसलेट है, ठीक है। बिजनेस कार्ड यहाँ पे है, चोल का कैप है साइड में। चोल it ended on the stage, यहाँ से यहाँ पटका।
Broken glass, damaged seat. It's possible the fight made its way over here.
वो सीट वाला शॉन नहीं है।
Something hit the pillar with enough force to make the clock fall. A person thrown into the pillar would do it. The jukebox is not in the same place. Maybe it was involved in the fight somehow. Looks like not even the memorial board was spared by the brawl.
जोल हो सकता है, यू नहीं हो सकता। डेनिस के साथ
Dennis's. I definitely wanted to shut him up last night. I have the complete picture now.
Let's see.
You know, the man who talks to himself has an idiot for an audience.
Fuck off, Dennis.
I see why you have so many friends left in town.
Yeah, you would know about that.
At least my best friend never slept with my ex. Who do you blame more, huh? The backstabbing asshole or the bitch who...
You don't talk about Anna or Nick that way.
You think you know who Nick was? Mr. Perfect? Give me a break. You have no idea. No one in this town does.
What are you talking about?
I'll show you. But not here.
Sam.
Meet me later at
Sam.
Ethan is coming back in through the front. At least I think it's him. You think it's him? I can't actually tell if you can't tell. What I know for sure is if it's Ethan, he may not be happy to find you here. So I strongly suggest you leave. And if you don't, well, tell him you're here to apologize about last night. You trashed up his bar and then broke in. I don't have time to lose explaining myself to Ethan. Of course. I come back on the town's Miners' Day celebration. Well, you always did have great timing. No time to dwell on that. Focus. You tried Dennis's cell phone. No answer. So what now? Ask around, see if anyone's seen Dennis today. Maybe see if anything jogs my memory. I've heard worse plans.
Basswood's small. If Dennis came through Main Street, someone saw him. Never knew Dennis to be the commemorative type. What's he doing here?
Hmm. He set up your computer, gave your password, and asked if you wanted a drink. He joked that people only drank with him once. On the first day, he even provided an explanation that they it's only later you learn this. His wife had left him and their two children. He actually saw glimpses of him being a good dad when his children were around, but he made it his pride to be the sarcastic, grumpy IT guy to everyone else, and nothing special is like a license plate with a dollar sign at the end. Dennis behaved like a total jerk.
No luck so far, but I should keep digging around. Someone must have seen Dennis.
Now, I can't just have you hanging around here all day like a ghost.
It's a free country.
Hey, don't give me that. People have been complaining, so don't let me see you here again.
You fascist.
What you just... I'm just doing my job. It's nothing personal.
Looks like you're not the only one who started off on the wrong foot today.
Sorry you had to see that. Some people you just can't reason with. Speaking of, you're still in town.
You haven't seen Dennis today, have you?
Why are you looking for him?
I wanted to apologize for last night.
I'll just stay out of his way for a day or two. I heard you messed up Dennis pretty good last night. I'm not judging. His head's full of smoke. Takes a while to clear it out.
I don't want to keep you, officer. Have a good day.
Keep your nose clean.
Declan always had very clear ideas about law and order, but now he seems to be even more vocal about his convictions. Didn't used to see this around. Surprised it hasn't been removed. Declan always had very clear ideas about law and order, but now he seems to be even more vocal about his convictions.
Sorry, Sam, I'm still on duty. I wouldn't want anyone making off with the statue on Miners' Day, huh? Sorry, Sam, I'm still on duty. I wouldn't want anyone making...
अच्छा एक विंडो था. Who is that? जो कि छूट गया. Alright. Drugstore.
Perfect toy for a kid who only had imaginary friends.
ये थोड़ा सा नहीं, अभी नहीं. Okay, it will do. Handyman for hire. Tailor shift. Want to roof or electric wiring.
She pulls the look off a lot better than I could.
Hey, don't remember seeing you in town before. Passing by?
I suppose. I grew up here. Been gone for a couple of years. I'm not staying long.
Wait, you managed to leave and still came back? You'd never see me again if I left.
Why don't you then?
Yeah, sure. I'm just gonna take my millions of dollars and make a run for it. I can barely get by, like everyone else here. Too poor to stay, too poor to leave. Slow day so far. But people are gonna swarm the cafe once the celebration starts. I guess it means more tips for me, so it's not all bad.
ठीक है. क्या है यहाँ पे? History of Basswood. So have you ever wondered how Basswood got its name? हाँ, देखा है मैंने already. Gossip Club. Cafe entrance.
I don't imagine Walter had obituaries in mind when he became editor-in-chief.
क्या है ये? Builds themselves.
No luck so far, but I should keep digging around. Someone must have seen Dennis.
Let's see.
A statue honoring miners. Pretty meaningless now.
Who is this guy?
Losing his legs seemed like the end of him, but he bounced back. And he's a rock. Joe.
Sam? You old bridge jumper, how you been? What's the calendar say?
2 years, Joe. It's been 2 years.
Yep, 2 years.
Too long. Heard you showed up yesterday. Boys give you trouble?
Maybe a little.
Maybe a little. But don't worry. It's hard for me to blame them.
After the mine closed, well, it ain't easy to put food on the table. Don't let that weigh on you. No one else has lost their legs recently.
So, how have you been holding up?
Terribly. But Anna keeps me young. How'd you ever let her get away?
You probably know better than me.
I heard all about it. Still, I always liked you. Straight shooters are a rare breed these days. I like a man that can look me in the eye and say what he means.
I noticed you weren't at the bar last night.
Went home after the service. Yeah, cripple takes it out of you. Normally, I'd be rotting away in my recliner, but I like to come out, see the decorations, pay my respects to old iron here. This town's been a mining town before I was born, and it'll be one after I die. It's good to get out and celebrate your roots every now and then.
I don't have the same perspective on Miners' Day that other people have.
No, I suppose you wouldn't.
You haven't seen Dennis today, have you?
I wish. Just about the only guy I could talk hockey with.
Football?
I want to talk football. I can just grab anybody on the street. Dennis actually enjoys a man's sport. But no, I haven't seen him.
I have places I need to be, but it's good to see you.
Just promise you won't wait 2 years before saying boo again.
I'll do my best.
Joe has no idea where Dennis went. Someone must have seen him after the fight.
ये कौन? Older man? 20,000 men that marched through Boone to reach Blair Mountain, 1921, where they fought for what they have now. Nothing about having is nothing about fighting for. Okay. Nothing worth having is not fighting for.
Hey, can I ask you something?
Hello, young man. Of course you can ask. No promise answering.
Why do you bother cleaning the memorial?
Well, everything has to look its best for today. Especially the miner. I really didn't think it was going to happen this year. Good thing Mr. Kirkland decided to help out. And besides, that way people can remember with pride we used to be rednecks.
That matters to you?
It should matter to every West Virginian.
और नहीं बोलना चाहिए मुझे यहाँ पे.
And why do you think it should matter so much?
How many West Virginians does it take to screw in a light bulb?
This doesn't sound like a history lesson.
You answer my question, I'll answer yours. So, how many West Virginians?
I don't know. How many?
3. 1 to replace a light bulb. 2 to complain about how the old one was better.
That might be a little too close to home.
My favorite jokes have always been the ones that make me feel a little sad. So, you still want to hear the story?
Sure.
I'm all ears.
This fella here is a reminder of when coal miners stood together. You see, back 100 years ago, you'd be safer in the trenches than down in the mines. He didn't sit right with our boys. They demanded better conditions. Of course, the corporations, being what they are, refused and sent strikebreakers.
The mine wars. Miners came out in force. Union men. Met the strikebreakers over in Logan County.
That's right. 10,000 strong. And it all came to a head at Blair Mountain. The miners tied red bandanas around their necks for solidarity. Brotherhood. At least 100 men died in that battle. Blood spilled for what we have now.
It definitely makes for one hell of a story.
There's heroes everywhere. Heroes who died for what I have. So, I do my part. Feel I owe it to them.
I get it.
I think you do. Anyway, I'll get back to it. Gonna give her a real spit shine. You take care now.
I've never been the romantic type, but I get why people care about this statue.
Come on. Done na yemi. Oh.
I've never been the romantic type, but I get why people care about this statue.
ठीक है sir, ठीक है sir. Am I still audible? Okay, ठीक है. If my doesn't die, I think we may have to end the stream. Commemoration banner. Oh, again. आई गेस आज के लिए इतना ही. मिलते हैं बाद में.